That filled the crowd. I was excited and ready to go as soon as I ran out there. So, man, it's a blessing. But we got to keep going. We got 2 more games left, and we got to see them again. So, just got to get back here tomorrow and get back to work.
And for
Such a young
Lathan,
team, such a young team. You guys have played in so many big moments recently. How important is that for this moving forward?
It's real important. It's real important, especially for young players like a guy like Lathan to go out there and end the game and probably the biggest game for us this year, and do a lot for his confidence, our confidence in him, and just the whole team. So it definitely mean a lot.
You guys said last week you like to make it hard on yourselves for some reason. The ability to bounce back, the resiliency you've shown kind of all season. I know you don't want to make it hard on yourselves, but just sort of how proud are you of sort of where you guys have come?
Super proud, super proud. Especially with one of Coach Canela's main messages is finish, and every game seemed like come down to the fourth quarter, and it's a tough league, competitive league, and that's when we show up. So I'm glad we was able to get it done.
Coach told us in training camp that you guys, he didn't say he wanted you guys to be, he said you would be a tough team to play. Teams wouldn't want to play you. What makes you that right now?
You just look at our games, the way, no matter who the opponent is, the way we finish. I feel like if it's close in the fourth quarter, especially with 9, if it's close with him, he's going to go end it. We just a team built off resiliency, and we're going to keep pushing.
Is there anything that surprises you that Bryce has done recently? I mean, it seems like the throw to JT and the throw before the half. I mean, he just seems to come up in the big moments.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it surprised me, but it's definitely exciting to watch it. He had you on the edge of your seat, and that was a crazy play, but that's what you do.
if memory serves, there were plenty of practices where you would exchange words with Baker Mayfield. During games, is there any of that?
No, I ain't really talked to him today at all, so we'll see him in Tampa.
You didn't talk to him, but Mike Jack did.
Yeah, Mike probably not as nice. He ain't play with him.
Can you talk about that? Because, I mean, Mike Jack kind of bounced back from that first touchdown and had a good game.
Yeah, that's Mike. His mentality, that's a mentality you got to have as a corner. I remember as soon as he caught the touchdown, he came to the sideline. He was like, I told Baker, come back, keep coming. And that's just the mindset you got to have as a corner. And, as you said, he balled the rest of the game and was able to shut him out. So, Mike did his job, hell of a player.
I had a question about that PI in the end zone. Can you take me through the explanation that the ref gave you?
He didn't really give me no explanation. Mike do a good job of talking to the refs before the game and during the game, and the whole game he on them about any type. Yeah, Mike Evans. They gave him one right there, but I wasn't really tripping about it. With a big receiver like that, you're gonna have PIs and stuff like that because he a good receiver and he's smart. He know how to use his body and push you and pull you, and he know they're gonna get a benefit to the receiver every time. So, yeah.
You said you didn't talk to Baker a lot today, but he tried to block you on that one play. Did you say anything to him after that?
No, I ain't say nothing to him. That's Baker. That's what he a tough player. He played hard, so I wasn't surprised to see him peel back and try to block me. But I'm glad I was able to make the play.
Jaycee, that series though, after that penalty, to hold them to a field goal there, what does it say about kind of the resilience of the defense at all on that spot?
Just standing up when we need to stand up. That's a big. When you get down there, you want to hold them to 3 anytime you can. It's a 4-point play. I was just able to get off. Glad I was able to get off the field and hold them to 3 points.
Jaycee, you and Mike Jackson are 2 of each other's biggest cheerleaders and supporters. Just talk about how that has helped you guys as a unit, especially in these really, really important and close games down the stretch.
That's just, like I said, our position is a tough position, probably, the toughest position outside of quarterback, I think. We the only 2 guys out there on the Panthers that know, how it feels to be out there on that island. So, we just try to give each other confidence when, things may not be going right. We're going to celebrate big when things are going right. But, yeah, me and Mike, we try to feed off each other energy and, just play ball together.
Jaycee, I know y'all aren't patting yourselves on the back or anything right now, but y'all haven't had an 8-win season since 2017. Do you take any pride in just seeing those results with all the work y'all been putting in and finally seeing it start to shift a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to see. But, like you said, we're not patting ourselves on the back. We still got to go down there and execute and win. We're just going to get back to work tomorrow, focus on the Seahawks and then focus on Tampa. And like I've been saying since the beginning, we're going to see where the chips fall.
And I know the mentality since coming off the bye has been y'all are in the driver's seat for the division, but knowing that with 2 games left, it's right there for you. Just how much does that keep you guys, a little bit more locked in going into practice, knowing that goal is still in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, this week, Coach challenged us to do a little more. No matter what we was doing, just do a little bit more. strain to get this win. And now I feel like, that's going to be the same message when we come back tomorrow. Now that we see us right there, we just got to do a little bit more and lock in even more and have elite focus and, try to get it done.